हिंदुस्तान की गवर्नमेंट को ऑफर कर रहा हूँ.
Today I am offering the Indian government that whatever investigation you do in this case that suggests the involvement of any Pakistani, we are ready to cooperate with you. If you have any actionable intelligence, then provide us with that and we will take action. And it's not because we are under pressure, but because they are enemies of Pakistani, because they go against our interest.
Well, while Imran Khan denied any connection to the attack, Indian military commanders are continuing to blame Pakistan.
The complete attack on the convoy was masterminded by Pakistan and the ISI and the JEM from across the border. What happened from the local content is a matter of investigation. So we have the leads, we are working on them. We are very clear, anyone who enters Kashmir Valley will not go back alive in whichever way. So our focus is very clear on counter-terrorism operation.
Well, let's get more on this now. We're joined by Syed Ata Hasnain. He's a retired Lieutenant General in the Indian Army who served as the top commander in Indian-administered Kashmir. And he's joining us live from the Indian capital, New Delhi. Very good to have you with us on Al Jazeera. Firstly, is it enough, is it acceptable for India to accuse the Pakistani intelligence service of being behind the attack but not providing any evidence?
You see, first of all, whatever Prime Minister Imran Khan has spoken, it seems to be scripted completely at the Pakistan Army General Headquarters at Rawalpindi. That is very, very clear. The fact that in 2008, after the incident at Mumbai, in 2016, after the incident at Uri, also the incident after the Pathankot air-based terrorist attack, each time this was the same script being spoken. It was that please give us evidence and we will investigate, and if we find someone involved in Pakistan, we will take action.
But Mr. Hasnain, is it unreasonable for the Pakistani Prime Minister to ask for evidence in this case? This is a very serious attack and a very serious accusation from the Indians.
You have to understand one thing, the viewers have to understand one thing. I do not know why the Pakistan Prime Minister is asking for evidence when the Jaish-e-Mohammad chief, Azhar Masood, has himself admitted, the particular terrorist group has itself admitted that it was behind this particular dastardly attack at Pulwama. What else do you want for evidence when you've got the terrorist leader sitting inside Pakistan? Admittedly, he's at the moment at the hospital at Rawalpindi. What is the requirement of evidence?
Right,
you should just go ahead and arrest him and take action against him.
The group has claimed responsibility again, but what is the link between the group and the Pakistani government or the ISI?
The fact that this group since 2001 has been in Pakistan, it was raised in 2000-2001, for the last 18 years has been involved in a series of acts. And each time the Indian government has presented any evidence against it and its sister organization, the Lashkar-e-Taiba or the LET, each time that evidence has been spurned through the legal process in Pakistan. So what can be expected in this particular case, and what should the Indian government expect from the government of Pakistan?
Well,
and that is our concern.
And how do you think the Indian government is going to respond to this attack? You know, how does it strike a balance? Will it try to strike a balance between retaliating but not provoking a more serious conflict?
To my mind, I think there's a tremendous amount of risk analysis which is being done at New Delhi by the government of India. We are fully aware that the Pakistan army is also not a small army, and that whatever military action the government of India takes, there will be a response. But there is a range of options which I have spoken on your channel a little earlier. The sentiments are very high, emotions are very high. This is very different to what happened in 26/11 in 2008. Today, social media is driving the entire sentiment and emotion, and mostly people are forgetting that 8 weeks from now, India goes to elections. So the government of India is under tremendous pressure. At the moment, there is some kind of a political consensus, but I do not estimate that this consensus will last for more than a week more. And once the government comes under pressure, there is going to be a tremendous amount of demand for action. I cannot say what action the government of India will take, but there's a range of them, and the window has still not gone away, and action is very much on the cards.
And what about the window for de-escalating this situation? Are there any chances of that right now?
I can only appreciate that a de-escalation can be done with some kind of an intervention. Prince Mohammed bin Salman from Saudi Arabia is in India today. He's going to be here tomorrow and he's going to speak to the Prime Minister, Mr. Modi. Normally, India does not accept any third-party intervention on any issues concerning Jammu and Kashmir. But this being an issue maybe a little larger, where a standoff between India and Pakistan is in the offing, it is possible that the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia may play a very proactive role in this. He has obviously brought some kind of a message from Pakistan, and he's going to be speaking to our Prime Minister tomorrow about this. I do think it can be de-escalated if the international community takes greater interest in this whole issue of declaring various terrorist groups in Pakistan as international terrorist groups. Jaish-e-Mohammad is a group which has been, the whole process of declaring him an international terrorist has been stonewalled by China. I just learned just now in breaking news that France has decided that it will initiate a resolution in the United Nations Security Council for declaring Azhar Masood as an international terrorist.
Well, we will see what international involvement there will be. For now, that is Lieutenant General Syed Ata Hasnain joining us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much for your time.